Yo, man, I tried to record this earlier, but I ran out of space because I need a new SIM card. But shit happens, man. But as you guys can see, I'm outside. The weather's looking nice. Everything is popping. But there's one topic I want to address, and I'm gonna try and get straight to the point because when it comes down to making videos raw and actually making it good off the cuff, I tend to struggle. I tend to stutter. I tend to not process the right words I want to say properly. So hopefully I can get this message across well. So today's video is going to be about how people have been using TikTok to tear down black people. And obviously I'm not really the biggest pro-black person, and to a certain extent I have my reasons for being that way, and that comes down to the fact that a lot of people use that whole pro-black thing to manipulate people. Obviously I'm for my people, obviously I want my people to do well, but I'm not just going to put I'm not just gonna blindly support someone if they're doing wrong. And in this situation I have to support my people, man. I have to support us, because for some reason we are used as an scapegoat time and time again, and I hate bringing race into anything. I hate using it as an excuse, but this one is just, you can't explain how people are using TikTok to make jokes to say, this is what it would be like if I was black, and it's just someone getting flogged in the back or someone picking cotton or something like that. Man, that's not nice, man. And I feel for people that actually grew up in America, because their racism is a lot worse than what it is in the UK. The UK is more of a sneak diss when it comes to races. They don't do it with their chest. America, they do it with their chest. They do it wholeheartedly. They be dropping nigger with their chest, like full force, full N-word, full hard R, all caps, exclamation mark on the end, if you get what I mean. But it's not right. It's not right. And originally I wasn't even planning to make this video. The one thing that drew the line was what China did, or what that specific restaurant in China did. I don't want to blame Chinese people because everybody's different. If someone makes a mistake, a whole race can't be accountable for one person's mistake. That's just not fair. But what that specific restaurant, or should I say what that McDonald's did, was they banned black people from McDonald's because they are pinning them as the cause of coronavirus, which is actually disgusting. I've said this in my previous video, I'm gonna say this again. It is not a black issue, it is not a white issue, it is not an Asian issue, it's not a Hispanic issue, it is a people's issue. That's what it is. You can't really pinpoint the blame, and honestly I don't believe the whole bat situation, I don't believe the whole lab situation. I don't really know how this came about, but if you can hear that, then hey, it is what it is. It's not really about that. It's mainly about the fact that it's here, it's spreading, and all we gotta do is do the best to prevent it from spreading. So like I said, it's a people's issue. And this is one of the main reasons why I was actually gonna create a series, or I'm creating a series to raise awareness to different cultures, because people need to understand how culture is great, how embracing your culture is great. I remember growing up in school, people used to try and make it a bad thing to be African, make it a bad thing to be from where you're from, make you try and feel ashamed of where you're from, which as I got older is something that you shouldn't be, regardless of where you're from. Like, I grew up in a predominantly white area, and obviously as time went on I moved into areas like Croydon, which is predominantly black. If you guys know about Croydon, it's predominantly black. And now I'm back in a predominantly white area because that's what fits the situation I'm in. The point I'm trying to make is this: we need to stop with the whole ignorant stuff. We need to stop finding a scapegoat for a certain race, whether it's black, whether it's white, whether it's Asian, whether it's anybody. We need to do the best we can to learn from this and to be able to move forward from this. Stuff like this should be a point for us to be, you should show unity, not be individuals. And for the most part, that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys stay safe. Hope you guys look after yourself during this whole self-isolation, during this whole quarantine time period. And yeah, hopefully we'll be okay. by the grace of God. I'm just gonna close this out with an amen.